Herc and Werc.
Yeah, baby. You going? We live?
We live.
All right.
All right. Hey, we do own the rights of this one right here.
You goddamn right.
Most definitely. Let that breathe. Let that breathe.
Cause I get on the track and act an ass on it. Click on the mic and run across the city. Classic on it.
Classic Jimmy Clever, y'all.
You barely average. Keep your little titles. I don't care to have it. Cause every time I spit, I leave
That's
them
what we
all
doing.
stuck. Like a piece of metal between the paramagnets. Yeah. Listen, I totally
I did
saw
the ad-libs on that one, didn't I?
Yep.
And the flow is holy water clean. Lyrically strong enough I can stand in a boat and rhyme and quote a line.
Just check out the flow. The flow is excellent.
Beautifully written audio visuals when I write them. Brutally viciously
Yo, when did I put that out?
when I recite them. The flow is sick
It doesn't
enough
matter.
that I
It's
can pick a pistol
excellent.
up and shoot
That
myself
shit
in the
timeless.
mouth and disintegrate
Yes,
the
yes.
bullet song.
Listen.
Hot enough to evaporate you and half the rate it would take for the wrath of E Honda when he slaps your face.
Oh, Lord. That the Honda.
You little rappers couldn't smash
Wow.
it. Yeah. Let me straighten up my bow tie.
Let's go.
What?
Y'all got a part of me, I'm
So fly.
Don't make me do it to you cause I overdo it. Y'all know I kill it when I'm flowing to this music.
Yeah.
Let me straighten up my bow tie.
Let's go.
Y'all got
Mr.
a
Jimmy,
part of
you're a
me, I'm
bad
so
man.
fly. Don't make me do it to you cause I overdo it.
Yes, sir.
Cause when I start blacking out,
Come
I'm
on.
lucid.
Hey.
You have no idea who you messing with.
I'm ready when you are. Let's
Hey,
go.
man, we in here. We in here.
For any rapper thinking
Yo.
he can try to
1 2 1 2. Y'all know what it is. Welcome to another edition of the Herc at Work podcast.
When it comes to my massive intelligence, poisonous words that
Yes, in Chuck E. Cheese. We do own the rights to this music. Hold on, let that breathe a little bit more.
fly as the wings on a 747, bring you
That's that Jimmy Clever right there.
From 2014.
If you don't know, now you know. Come on. I'm on the ad-libs.
When I rap and they look at me like an alien.
Come
I know
on.
I don't look like a rapper that you recognize. Spitting all of these lyrics wearing a
Bow tie.
and I don't look the usual way that a rapper looks.
Boy,
Y'all
you ain't that
unusual. I
nice.
know it's so confusing.
Yo,
to you, but that's
legit?
what happens when you grow accustomed to having these
Man.
This song is almost 10 years old. I put this out in
serious?
2014.
Wow. Man, welcome to another edition of the Herc at Work podcast.
October 31st. Special Halloween edition.
Welcome to the construction site. Y'all know what it is. I am the one and only the man with the $1 million voice. Herc at Work.
Yes, sir.
That's my little homie, my partner in crime. Who is that?
It's a Jimmy job.
Hi.
That's Jimmy. And our special guest today, our big brother from another, my man Ramon is in the building.
Ramon, Razor Ramon in the house. Yes.
Wait.
What's good, big bro?
Wait. I smell new shoes. If you don't know that, check out Boondocks. You'll understand.
I have no idea what any of that means.
Watch the Boondocks, young man. Watch the Boondocks.
Hey, man, we appreciate
Stink
y'all,
meaner.
man. Hey, make sure you subscribe, hit that button, hit that bell, make it ding-a-ling-a-ling. You know what I'm saying? This is the Herc at Work podcast.
That sounded really uncomfortable.
What? Uncomfortable?
Yeah.
Uncomfortable.
Man.
Ding-a-ling to the bell.
Yeah,
We're
whatever.
talking about the bell, man. God.
Yeah, man. Hey, look, man, we once again welcome everybody here, man. It's brought to you by Black Gold Buddha. Big ups to Boo Bubbly. I see you pimping. Man, Black Gold Buddha coming to you soon with some of the greatest products ever. To just get you on that level.
Yeah.
It's a Jimmy job.
Yes.
Oh, yes.
Hey, man, look, since the last time we spoke to y'all and came to y'all live right here on YouTube, me and Jimmy, we both have these electric scooters.
Yo, listen. This is the most fun we've had as two grown men adults in our entire freaking lives. I swear to God.
Like, it is like off the chain. You know,
So that's how we spent our time off from work earlier this week. We bought scooters. I go on Amazon. I buy this crazy scooter. It's dope too. It's like I'm looking at it right now. It's like black with orange shocks on it.
Yeah.
It's like 800 watts, and I'm like 100 pounds soaking wet holding a case of beer. So I'm flying on this damn thing. I get every bit of 31 miles per hour on it.
Right.
So Herc is jealous at this point. He's like, yo, I got to go get a scooter.
I didn't even want to order mine off of Amazon because I didn't want to wait. So I jumps up immediately.
Immediately.
Went to Best Buy and purchased one. Man, mine is like 700 watts, and, I'm 235 pounds.
I wish I was.
You know what I'm saying? Without my wallet. If I added my wallet.
You dig?
It'll be a lot more weight. And now we just zooming around. We go everywhere. Like, if there's anything we want to do, go eat or whatever, pay bills, we are like, if it's in scooter distance, we're scooting.
Yeah, we saving gas. We jumping on the scooter. So we go fly through the French Quarter.
Oh, my God.
So our first night, like, first of all, every time I get off from work and Herc is home before me, I walk in the door. Oh, man. What's up, man? How was work? It was cool. You want to ride? Yeah, let's ride.
Let's ride. I'm like, I'm ready.
So we jump on the scooters.
And we out.
We go
Beep, beep.
we ride all the way down Decatur, all the way down to Frenchman Street. Then we turn around and we ride all the way up to Barrel Proof looking for sushi.
Yes.
Mind you, at every stop, we're stopping at Ernst. We grab a couple of High Lives.
Yep.
We fly all the way through the French Quarter, all the way down to Frenchman Street. We stop down there. We have a couple of High Lives. Then we fly all the way back into the Warehouse District. We stop at Barrel Proof. We have a couple of High Lives. Then we get back on our scooters and fly all the way uptown.
It's a Jimmy John.
On Magazine Street, and we go to Balcony Bar, have a couple more High Lives.
A couple
damn.
more.
Listen,
That's a lot of high lives.
we was bar crawling on scooters. We had a blast.
Not bar crawling.
Can I get something to drink?
And that's all we've been doing. Like, if you invite us anywhere, we're going to be like, we on the way. And you're going to wonder why the hell we pulling up on some scooters. Because we got new toys and we don't know how to
I
act.
know one place you won't come on them scooters.
Well,
I stay at Bridge City. Come out there if you want.
I might now.
You
I
can
might.
hit that UAP on them scooters if you
hey,
want.
we can look. Hey, don't play. We can hit the bridge if we want to. All we got to do is get in the far right lane and roll out.
I'm going to test that theory one day.
All right, shit, don't play with us. But here's the funny part.
Yeah.
I told Jimmy, I said, man, we got to test our skills riding through a crowd of people. So we hit Bourbon Street.
Oh, my God.
We start from one end of Bourbon all the way up to Canal, and we zooming through. The whole time we going through, we going, man, I'm fast as fuck, boy. I'm fast as fuck.
Well, I'm laughing the whole time.
All your
Herc
scooters
is actually
is Roadrunner. Beep, beep. That's all your go.
So
And some hydraulics.
you know Herc. Herc's voice is loud and it travels. So he's like going, I'm fast as fuck, boy. He's screaming, I don't have any brakes. I don't have any brakes. And people are just like,
They getting out of the way. I'm talking about they moving like, what the hell's going on?
I got
So now-
no brakes. I got no
so now
brakes.
if you take a scooter, if you buy an e-scooter and you ride up Bourbon Street at a moderate speed, you increase your skill level by
Yes, you do.
500.
Really?
Dodging
Yes,
people.
yes, you do.
Mine wants me dead, I think.
Yeah, yours, yeah.
Mine is insane.
No, yours ain't as insane as mine. I went to go get some work done on my big body. I threw it in the back of the Denali. And I'm going over to the West Bank. Shouts out to my man Duty and my personal mechanic Marshall. I see you. And I was getting the brakes done on my truck. So I brought my scooter with me so I could just jump on my scooter and ride through the old neighborhood where the 300 block where the Stony Bar Record Studio used to be.
Swear to God, these things are so fun.
Yeah, hey, they really are. But I'm putting mine in the back of the truck. And we got disc like these rotors, like disc brake rotors on it.
Yeah.
And I stick this finger. And I'm not trying to flip everybody off. I'm just trying to show you this finger here. Yeah, out of all fingers. I stick this between it and I pull it, and it damn near cut the tip of my finger off. So they are dangerous.
Scooter accident.
Yeah, scooter accident. So I sent a picture to Jimmy, and he's like, what the? I'm bleeding everywhere. I'm bleeding. I literally almost passed out in the parking lot. Like, dude, I was like,
That canceled out Herc's entire day.
I ain't want to do shit.
Yeah,
after
ain't
cancel
wanna-
mine too for his shoes.
He ain't want to do nothing.
at all, period.
Nothing.
I'm like, man, I ain't doing nothing. But trust me, get you a scooter. What I'm waiting for is Mardi Gras. We gonna cut the fuck up.
Well, I'm gonna try to
For
give me
real.
one before then too. So
Look, let me explain something to you.
talk to me.
Research. When you see one you like,
That's what I was going to get into, too.
First thing you want to do is see what the weight capacity, and you want at least 700 watts and up. Now, once you get over 800 watts, boy, you need insurance.
Let me ask
For real.
you. How much you say
Especially
you
my
weigh?
tiny ass.
I weigh 235.
You know last time I was 235? Kindergarten. But anyway.
You lying.
But I know what you're saying. I had to throw something silly in there. But yeah, I got what you're saying. Because
Mine is a weight capacity of 265.
nigga, I'm 330.
They got
Ramon, you was eating people for lunch when you was in kindergarten.
Watch your mouth.
they-
Watch
You
your
was eating
mouth. Play
classmates.
Nice. Play nice. Play nice. Play nice. Play nice.
kids were going missing at lunch, and they would ask Ramon where
Where's
they at.
little Bobby?
All Ramon would do was go,
Right here. He's right here. Safe and
Little
sound.
Bobby turned into a kebab.
he's right here. It's like,
Now you think I'm so big because I ate very well.
Little Bobby's punk ass was talking smart.
but
Ain't no
no,
more little Bobby no more.
but no, for real,
yes,
man.
yes.
You get you on. Go on YouTube, research it, see what the reviews are. Make sure you're getting a good one. Now, the one that I'm gonna get another one because I know my daughter. Hey, Chocho, I love you, baby. I'm going to give that one to her because the one that I want, it has a seat on it.
Oh.
Now you can put seat on ours. You have to buy a certain attachment, but they have them where you can sit down. Now those are a little more expensive, and then the weight capacity is up to like 305 maybe. And the wattage is like 800 and up, 800 watts and up.
Insurance.
So you need insurance, helmet, gloves, knee pads, mouthpiece.
Bible.
My daughter would have wanted one about 6 years ago, but she's 20. She like, nah, I'm cool.
She got a car now, so she like-
she has her own vehicle. She's like, nah, I ain't doing all that, Dad. I ain't doing all that.
And one more thing you need other than that insurance is that you need a Bible because you're going to be praying your behind off. Make sure you don't get no accident or nothing.
Hey man,
You gonna need one.
these things are
You
cool
can't
as
be like that,
hell,
a
bro.
Bible.
Yeah, you right. Yeah, you definitely gonna have to pray, man.
But anyway, in the priest.
Man, listen, get you a scooter.
I was in a rabbit hole on YouTube, just like there's hundreds of companies that sell these things, and there's some that go up to 50 and 60 miles per hour. So
Yes.
imagine being on one of these things and you're like on I-10,
Yes.
No.
60
They-
miles
they
per hour.
actually-
There's
no.
actually some
Wait, they
that go
got
60
one.
miles per hour.
They got one that go 90 miles an hour. No cap.
You told me that, and I didn't.
Yeah.
I gotta
They
research
keep-
this. I gotta see
Look,
this.
go on YouTube and put in super scooters. Trust me. Hey man, it's the Herc at Work podcast, man. We're gonna take a quick break. We'll be right back.
Yeah, I'ma
This
look at
edition
this.
is brought to you by Black Gold Buddha, Jimmy Drops, Humvee Productions, and Angel Wing Films. My man Big Ramon is in the building with us, man. We'll be right back because we're gonna get real deep for y'all, man. Y'all keep it locked right here.
Yeah.
Yes. Welcome back to the Herc at Work podcast right here on YouTube. I am the Herc at Work. That's my man, Jimmy Clever. And our guest today is my man, Big Brother, Ramon.
And,
Ramon.
And that was one of my demo reels you just saw because I actually shoot videos for a living when
Yes.
I'm not recording podcasts.
Speaking of which, anybody out there, man, you want to advertise on our show, hit us up. What's our email?
the Herc at Work podcast at gmail.com.
Now, let me spell it for you. We're going to put it on the screen. Bam, right there.
Damn.
That's it right there. See it right there? Right there.
Live and in
Yeah,
color.
yeah.
Right there. That's where you send all your, if you want to, comment, suggestions, construction.
And that there.
That was the wrong button.
Yeah. Directions, make suggestions on where Herc should put buttons so he remembers. But I actually have the little card there too.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
I ain't got my glasses on.
Yeah.
Speaking of which,
or message me on Instagram, message Herc on Instagram, or message the Herc at Work podcast Instagram, and
yes,
we can set all of that up, good buddy.
yeah, and if you would like,
Or you can pay me to shoot a video for you.
Yes, or if you need voiceovers, commercials, holla at your boy.
We actually do all that crazy stuff. Jeffrey James Jingles. You forgot about that, huh?
Boy,
you forgot about that.
Boy, look at here. That's what I'm talking about. But now, man, let's get a little serious right quick. Diabetes and how it affects African Americans.
Well, first of all, let's introduce our guests properly.
My bad.
Yeah.
Once again, Ramon is in the building with us.
How's everyone doing tonight?
This is our great friend, Big Ramon. He has been with us on all kind of crazy adventures and journeys forever, I feel like.
Yeah. Yes.
Forever and ever.
Typically, it's usually centered around Herc being a host somewhere. And so we're usually just hanging out with Herc, making sure he's okay while he's on the microphone.
Right.
And make sure he's not going too crazy and people aren't handing him weird drinks or he's,
Shouts out to Tommy Tran.
Yeah, speaking of people handing you drinks, right?
But Jimmy, you have to think, me and you go back
Yep.
to Harris.
Harris Casino.
You was in the palm room and I was everywhere.
a bartender. Yep.
We both were bartenders. But he was the head, the man. He doesn't like me to say this, the mixologist extraordinaire. So yes. And many times you've taught me a few things, or taught me a lot of things. But somewhere or another, we've always had that circle between us three.
Absolutely.
And, the world's greatest guest host and DJ and MC.
But see, this is why we call Jimmy.
It's a Jimmy job.
Hey, man, the only rule I have about any knowledge I give anyone, I'll only give it to you if you agree to share it and help educate someone else. That's my only rule.
Facts.
Man.
Yep.
Knowledge is power, but it also you have to spread the knowledge also.
Yeah, man. It's the Herc at Work podcast brought to you by Black Gold Buddha. Herc is in the building. Jimmy Clever, my man Ramon. Hey, let's get serious right quick.
Yeah, because we kind of stumbled onto this conversation. Because Ramon, we ran into Ramon a few days ago, and we got to talking, and we talked about the podcast, and because he saw the clips, and he's like, I totally want to come by and get down with you guys and have a blast, and we can turn the mics on and talk shit, which we love to do. But then we stumbled onto this interesting conversation about something that you both deal with and something that you have both been dealing with for your entire lives.
Right.
And we think that this is a great topic that we should cover and we should talk about today, because with all the things that are getting talked about in podcasts and on radio and all that kind of thing, nobody really talks about this topic, which is diabetes in black men in the United States of America. And we got in a pretty extensive conversation about this
and let me
outside of Ernst. And I think this is something that we need to share.
And let me hit you with a disclaimer. These are our experiences with diabetes and may sound similar to some of our viewers and listeners. But if you have any suggestions or information, helpful tips, doctors, people that suffer with diabetes, please hit the subscribe button, drop us a comment, send us an email, let us know how you doing with your diet, meds and everything. I've been suffering with, I'd never forget when I first found out I had diabetes. Let me tell you how, real quick.
I think I remember the story. And you called me too.
Yes, I was working at the room. I was on the air at the radio station at Power 102.9. I used to do a segment with Dr. Corey Hebert. Big ups, Dr. Corey Hebert.
Yes.
Well-known doctor here in the city.
Right, I got you.
And I kept stopping the interview with him because I kept going back and forth to the bathroom. And I had this undying thirst, like I could not quench this thirst.
Wow.
And I just kept having to go into the bathroom and urinate. Just kept going. So Dr. Corey Hebert asked me, said, Herc, are you okay? I'm like, Doc, man, I keep going to the bathroom, and I just got to pee. I gotta pee. And I hadn't even been drinking anything. So he asked me 2 questions. Number 1, what color was it? Number 2, did it have a distinct smell to it? And it did.
What did it smell like?
It was, my urine was clear like water.
Exact. Oh, wow.
Super clear like water. I'm talking about if you don't get up and go when you feel it, you will urinate on yourself.
Been there.
Like for real.
Been there.
Trust me. So I was going back and forth to the bathroom over and over, stopping the interview, and he told me. And he knew that at the time working at the radio station, see, I'm finna start putting, it was smoke and mirrors. We didn't have insurance. No, it was just glamour. Everybody thought you work at the radio station, oh, you just know. No, you have to sell yourself to get to a level to be able to get all those perks. Anyway, he
different
said,
topic for another day.
yes, trust me, and we're going to have that conversation. But Dr. Corey Hebert told me, hey, I will send you to Tulane right now on my dime. Something's going on with you. He had his little bag. He pulled out that little thing, looked in my eye, he looked in my eyes, and he was like, bro, is anybody in your family a diabetic? I'm like, what? And to all my old school people, the sugars.
The sugars.
Yes, the sugars.
You look like you got the sugars.
Bro, that day, I called my wife. I said, babe, Dr. Corey Hebert told me I got to go to the hospital right now. So I went to Ochsner, and they admitted me. When they took my blood glucose level, at that moment, it was 650. That is deadly.
Ooh.
That was deadly. I was almost about to go into a diabetic coma.
Right.
And I went into a slight one because they had to give me so much insulin and to bring it down so quick. And if you know, people that are diabetic, when your levels are high and you take your insulin, if you haven't eaten anything, it will drop real quick. And you would get,
Who's not on silent?
that was me.
Where's your phone at?
I don't know.
Follow,
okay. I see
follow
it.
the sound.
I see
It's
it.
right there on the desk.
Follow
You
the
can reach
sound.
it. You can reach it.
I
You
can
can
reach
do
it.
it.
Use
He can
the
do it.
force. Use the
He can do it. He can do it. He slid the whole couch.
Use the force.
There we go.
I'm going to just turn it off.
Yeah, it's like the guy whose podcast is named after him, his phone wasn't on silent.
I'm sorry, y'all. So it was like I had this dying thirst. Dr. Corey Hebert said, you know what? Go to the hospital. I called my wife and said, babe, I'm going to Ochsner. Got to Ochsner. They took my glucose level. It was like 650. Deadly. Deadly, deadly, deadly. They had to almost give me a self-induced coma to bring it down because when you take insulin real quick and your sugar level starts to drop, you get real woozy and dizzy and you get hot flashes, you go to sweating, and you're like, oh my God, what's going on? And I literally had to crash after that.
Damn.
But since then, I was battling with it up and down. First thing that it affected that I felt was my vision. It affects your vision. And if it affects your vision, it's irreversible. Once you damage your vision, bro, that's a wrap. People lose their limbs. Like right now, don't nobody get scared. I can't feel my toes. That's
We
how
talked about that.
That's how serious it is.
We did.
But I can, it's the neuropathy in your feet. I feel them, but sometimes I just. Anyway, I don't even want to talk about it because
I feel what you're saying.
it scared me. It really scared me because you can lose a limb, and it normally it's either your eyes or your feet first.
And they end up having to amputate.
Yes, they end up having to amputate.
I never understood that part. Exactly why they had to they end up having to amputate.
Your circulation. Your circulation.
Easy.
It's almost like your blood is not getting to that part of your body.
Due to the sugar.
the top,
So pretty much
yeah.
that part of your body is dying.
It's dying. But I can reverse it. And I had a good friend of mine, Diva. She considered herself the vegan goddess.
Yes.
And she put me on a vegan diet, and I was able to drop my A1C from 12 to 6.5.
Huh. That's funny. I'm gonna tell you in a minute. Go ahead.
I went from weighing 310 pounds to now 235. And people see me, even Ramon saw me like, man, bro, you losing weight? Losing weight? I done lost it.
Done. Gone.
Heard that.
So I've experienced it with a lot. It's all about diet. You can beat it. You can beat diabetes, but you have to get on a strict diet, and you have to be focused, and you have to want to live. You have to want to live.
The will to live.
So Ramon, what are some of the challenges you have witnessed?
I was pre-diabetic for many years, even when I was at Harris. I was playing Russian roulette for a long time.
Wow.
I have a great doctor who I go to Paul in the East. and she was my wellness nurse. I was on that borderline for many, many years, and it finally crashed and caught up with me. My weakness never was about the food I eat, never was about. So I've had addiction to soft drinks for years, and it finally caught up with me.
Woo!
You had 650. When I walked into that hospital, I was 750.
750.
Say that again on the mic.
750. You hear that? The nurse asked me, "Why aren't you in a diabetic coma?" My smart ass said, "Well, I'm sorry to disappoint." But I went in, and that whole weekend, I waited till that Monday. They hurried up and put an IV on me, admitted me, and I was there for about maybe less than a week. From that moment on, I take 2 different types of insulin. The Levemir and the Novolog.
I take Tresiba and Humalog, and I'm now on Ozempic.
Yeah.
A lot of you, especially you women, y'all be asking me, Herc, sell me one of them Ozempic pens. Because, yes, it helps with weight loss. But if you ain't no diabetic, you ain't getting that. Now,
Exactly.
I've heard some of y'all take it. Y'all keep on here, but let me tell you one of the side effects.
I kept hearing about that.
Yes, let me tell you one of the side effects is Ozempic. It does something to your throat. It's almost like it swells it up.
Oh,
and,
no. That's
and
all
you
right.
feel like you can't breathe sometimes. It doesn't happen often, but that's one of the side effects for me. I don't know what it does for you, but for me, that was one of the side effects for a minute. But I've gotten used to it. I take it once a week. I take my Humalog 3 times a day. I take my Tresiba once a day. And I do not take metformin. I got off of metformin. Metformin is bad for your kidneys. So anybody out there that's viewing this, if you are diabetic and you're taking metformin, consult with your endocrinologist and your primary health physician about getting you off of the metformin.
Well, that's what I need to do because I've been taking metformin for a long time. The only thing it did, me, and had my kidneys checked because we talked about it. Me and my doctor, I didn't ever get a chance to tell you, and she checks every time I go. She do blood work. So far, so good. But the one thing about metformin, it made me regular. That's the nicest way I could say that.
Well, they said that, but hey,
I know personally.
they said that it would
Should be going on.
Yeah, it should be going on.
A lot of
stuff.
it. A lot of it.
You know,
And you be in the wrong and you be in the wrong spot when it be going on. Yeah, I can say what y'all
He's
want.
like,
I don't care. Hey, look, I'm 51 years old. I'm like Medea. I don't care. Get the hell out the way. But you know, but look here.
I said, shit be going on. Hit the button.
I missed that. Oh, I'm sorry.
but you know that metformin, man, get off of it.
I'm trying. I'm gonna do that.
I got off of it. You know, and they were talking about, man, they help you with weight loss. It had my ass
Lies.
swole.
Lies.
I was big swole.
Okay, you was 3. Well, I wish I could.
I was 310.
I was 380. I was pushing 400. You know I'm not lying. Y'all see me. Everything I could eat, I was.
And let me say this. Everybody think it is from eating sweets.
Nope.
No.
Yo, legit, I was about to ask this because you hear a lot of people say, you hear some people say, so is that beep I hear? Is that?
Yeah, that's my look, big ups to Dexcom. I have Dexcom, the G7. It's a little sensor that's in my arm.
It's crazy that it would go off when we're talking about this.
It's connected to my phone. Hold up. Well, it's no, I don't want to, because I don't want this to be just,
That sounds like some military shit. G7.
just going on.
Yeah.
G7.
G4
I don't
classified.
I don't have to do the finger pricks anymore because it's
So that's what that beeping is out here?
yeah. It's gonna stop. It's just it's letting me know it when my levels start getting a little too high or too low. But right now it's probably getting up over 120. You know, so it's not really 120 is like my level. Now the one thing about the Dexcom G7 is that you have to keep it calibrated. So you may have to prick your finger to adjust it based on the actual.
Right.
But you don't have to prick your fingers all the time.
So right, not to cut you off, but we were about to get into there's always that conversation about you know how some people say, oh well, that shit don't run in my family, so I don't have nothing to worry about. Or if you don't eat this, or if you eat too much of that. So
Right.
can y'all clear some of that up? Like as far as like what, like Ramon, like what are some of the things that you can consume that could cause this and things like that?
Okay.
Because I'm always confused about all of that.
Okay. Because people don't understand, sugar kill you worse than salt will. Salt is high blood pressure. I haven't had that in a while.
Hypertension and all that.
Hypertension. My blood pressure got normal again.
Speaking of which, we're going to get Jimmy on here. We're going to talk about hypertension. But go ahead.
Going back to the sugar, I'm going to tell you, with me, personally, soft drinks.
Yes, man, get away from them soft drinks.
My doctor told me this. She said, I'm going to tell you this, because I know you have an addiction. It's hard to just go cold turkey. If you have to have one, or if you want one, not have to, but if you want one, get you one with zero sugar. Yes, there's substitute other stuff in it, but she said one thing about it, drink, and if you have it with a meal. You have 3 meals a day, most people. Drink it with a meal. But see, like this right here?
Water.
And not just any water, alkaline water.
Water.
I'm not gonna say the brand because but
Diva, I'm gonna reach out to you, sweetheart. We still got to do that show together.
It's crazy though, because my mom is 80 years old and she has consumed enough Dr. Pepper to own stock in Dr. Pepper, and she's not diabetic. She's completely healthy other than physical things. It's just I always find it crazy how this always varies depending on the human body. Every body's different.
Because see, what your body naturally produces insulin. Your pancreas produces insulin. So when your pancreas gets kind of like banged up, it stops producing insulin. And what hurts it is when your pancreas starts going bad, you have to get off the sugar because it's like a drain that you're trying to unclog, and you can't unclog it, but you keep pouring sand in it. That's the sugar. Now, a lot of people say about carbs, but let me tell you something about carbs. Carbs are brain food. Yeah, you need carbs, but not too much.
Interesting.
Too much of anything is bad for you. Let me just say that.
Well,
moderation.
Well, you know what, Herc? I'm interested to know from you. What do you think? Because I've been around you forever.
Right.
What do you think was the one thing, like Ramon said, soft drinks? What do you think is the one thing that perhaps maybe you had too much of over your lifespan that maybe pushed you into that place?
Kool-Aid, soft drinks, dark liquor.
Oh, that'll get you.
Dark liquor?
Yes.
It's a lot. Come on, bro. You all know it. Why you think every time I go somewhere and get something to drink, I let Jimmy order for me because he now know that if I drink anything, I stay away from the liquors with, I drink brown liquors, whiskey, but.
And you're not the only one I do that with. I do that with Jimmy. Like a lot of my friends I do that with. Yeah.
That was one of my, bad things about, drinking, just heavy.
As far as foods go, I love fruit. There are some
some fruits that's high in sugar.
Grapes, watermelon. Everything's in moderation.
Yeah,
now, apples are good, kiwi fruit. Bananas are good because of the potassium.
Yes.
But like you say, too much of anything is bad for you.
Gotcha.
As far as meats, grilled, fish. I do eat meat, but chicken. If you want to get it, stay away from the fried stuff. I mean, that's not about sugar, but your diet. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I even go to a smoothie. I go to smoothie and get a smoothie. I'll tell them, do you have something? I'm diabetic.
Like a sugar substitute?
Yeah, I don't even no sugar.
No
sugar.
Certain sugar substitutes ain't good for you either.
That's true.
Let me tell you, Dr. Sebi.
I always felt like that was propaganda.
It's a lot of propaganda. They got a lot of stuff to tell you this zero sugar, this
and I'm like, well, why does this shit taste sweet?
Let me tell you, when you buying pastas, stay away from enriched pastas.
Yes.
Because they have these, they call it substitute soys and stuff like that. It's bad for you. Let me tell you, it's bad for you.
Telling the truth.
Plant-based. Try going plant-based. Ladies, fellas, if you're dealing with a weight problem, trust me when I tell you this, stop eating meat for at least a month. Go plant-based, plenty water. Watch how you drop that weight. I'm not lying. Now, we are actually designed to eat meat. That's why God gave us canines.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
That's why they gave us canines.
Exactly.
So, hey.
And if you don't know what canines, we're not talking about dogs. We're talking about your teeth.
We talking about your teeth.
Your molars, your parts of your teeth.
Right.
All
right, okay.
We'll get back
That
into
clears
this.
it up for
Yeah,
me.
we'll get back into this. I want to actually do a part 2 to this segment because we're just telling you guys our experiences.
Right.
I want to actually get a professional on if there anyone out there that would like to come on
that's
the
a
show.
good idea.
I want to get a professional so we can get into the terminology, the actual meds that are good and bad, the diets that are good and bad. Because once again, we're only expressing our experiences and what happened with us, or things of that nature. Right. And yes, being a diabetic, it will mess with your sex drive.
Uh-oh.
Do not take the Solidifil. It's like it's a generic version, Corner Store Brothers Corner Store fried chicken #2 with a biscuit and a hot pepper version of a Cialis or a Viagra.
Lord have mercy.
It's like
the things that come with the sugars.
No, you mean Claude have mercy.
Yeah, Claude have mercy. Yeah, it messed with your little man. I had to go see a urologist one time. Beautiful black doctor coming out, and she wanted to see my junk. Yeah, man, I'm talking about. She told me to drop my pants.
Oh boy,
get up, and one thing she told me. Let me tell you something.
Don't let your foot touch my foot when you say drop your pants. Stop it.
Oh my, that was the best time to play that. You got that right.
After the first episode, you talk about your balls all show.
Snipped, clipped, and what? Dipped.
The hell?
I feel like Roger Rabbit.
I keep telling y'all to go do it.
I don't want to get off topic, but let me tell you real quick.
Yes.
Something about taking Viagra, Cialis, and all those things that make your man stand up. Let me tell you something. If you're not genuinely attracted to that person, I don't give a damn how many of them you pop. Your thing ain't gonna work.
Can I get an amen?
I'm telling you. Trust me. Look,
this just got
fellas,
weird.
If you wanted to stand up right, you know what you got to do? Get rid of your stomach. The more your stomach stick out, the more your soldier go hide in the tent.
Because it's blood flow.
Thank you. If you get rid of your stomach, your soldier will come out of the tent. Trust me.
Well, listen, Jimmy. Hold on. No, even funny. You don't know. You good. This should be weird. You should be good. You good.
Say,
no
bro.
stomach. You good.
Say, bro. The fact that you notice he ain't got no stomach. You know what?
He's saying it's weird. I'm vibing with you. Wait a minute. Now, wait, Mr. Herc.
Yeah, whatever.
This has taken an awkward turn.
Yeah, man.
Many turns.
But look, I'm going to say it like this.
Yeah.
The more your stomach out, the more your soldier go in the tent. The more your stomach stay in the house, your soldier will come out the tent.
Speak for yourself.
It's a Jimmy job.
Speak for yourself.
Say, bro, I got to relabel these damn buttons.
You got to. He all off.
Hey, man.
And ladies and gentlemen, that was our penis to gut ratio segment here on the Herc at Work podcast.
And this has been no. What they call it?
Hey, man.
Where are we right now?
I lost my train of thought.
We're going to take a quick break, man, and then we'll come back with our closing comments and closing thoughts. Y'all keep it right here, man, the Herc at Work podcast.
Oh, God.
God.
But don't be afraid of getting your balls snipped. It's pretty cool.
You know what,
it's
dude?
cool, actually.
You can leave the room, like right now. You can leave the room.
It's cool.
You can leave the room right now. Your balls.
Yeah, guess what? When a girl tells you guys she's pregnant, you got to be like, what we gonna do? Well, what we gonna do?
I'm gonna do. My pull-up game gonna be very strong.
What we gonna? Yeah, but
right,
if she says,
let me hit pause, bro. Let me hit pause.
Okay.
You stupid motherfucker.
Yeah, but like I was saying about my non-fertile balls.
Say, man, I ain't talking about no nut sacks no more.
Ever.
Ever. Hey, suit yourselves, fellas.
Yeah, you talk about the belly. Let me tell you, some girl told me one time, "Oh, you old and fat." I said, "Look, I may not be well endowed
Holy
like I used
shit!
to be."
How did you get to a conversation with somebody where she said that?
Do you really want to know? Honestly, do you really want to know?
I don't know.
She said you old and fat.
Jesus
Louise.
Louise.
But I told her. That's good. I'll be that. I may not be well endowed like her, but I'm still endowed nonetheless.
I think I would have been rude at that point. I'd have been like, "You could suck my old and fat." Nah.
Look here. Boss started to say it.
Say
I can't say it.
Hey,
I can't say it.
He just pulls his pants down and go.
It's a Jimmy drop.
Kinda, yeah. It's kind of what I do.
With your redone balls.
They're refurbished balls is what they are.
You heard this?
Refurbished balls.
Oh, that was a big fight.
Oh shit! Can I get something?
I mean, it is what it is, man.
Well, you know what? We're proud
good-
of you.
hey, man.
We're proud of you.
It's a
And
it's a good life,
I would
bro.
say I would follow your lead, but not.
Let's go and close it on out, man.
All right.
Okay, all right. Let me get us a good song.
Yeah,
here,
we
bro.
did good. We did just an hour with this, man.
Yeah.
We're good.
Me and you, your
Yo,
mama and your
cousin
cousin too. Rolling down the strip
on bold, coming up, slamming Cadillac go.
But that's a classic. That's a classic. Yeah. I'm sorry, I love the old school, but that's all I listen to is old school. I can't
Oh
help it.
shit, Herc.
What you got?
Remember this shit?
Yeah. Grown man shit. Something about you though.
Ooh.
You got this.
Y'all sit on that
certain
for a
energy about
second.
you.
Let that breathe, man.
You make me wanna
Herc at
talk
Work
my
Podcast. Welcome back.
You know I'm the one.
Man, we
right?
appreciate y'all for joining us on this episode. Once again, hit us up on our email with suggestions,
Just
comments,
wanna know what it's like.
or if you want to be a
To
guest.
be in your life. Last
Let that
time I saw
breathe.
you, I had to look twice. Cause the tattoos on you look nice. I just wanna ride with you in my cockpit.
Ooh.
You're my favorite shade of chocolate.
Yes.
And we do own the rights to this song.
You damn right we do, sir.
Please believe.
Queen. And I know I'm not the type that you're usually after, but I know you heard I'm not average.
Come on.
Yeah. In the streets, I'm a
Hey, yo,
gentleman.
they used to sleep on my songs for the ladies, man.
Yeah.
Not
and
anymore.
I don't get around much, so only a small number felt my touch.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. And I know that you're the same
Yeah.
way. I just want our bodies in the same place. Yeah. Baby, you gon'
I
get
need a
me
drink.
Cause you murder every
I
track
feel like
that
Morris
you
Day. I
in.
need a drink.
Ladies and gentlemen, this has been the Herc at Work podcast. Round of applause for our wonderful friend Ramon.
Pleasure. Thank you. Thank
A
you.
lot
so
of great
much.
adventures with you, man.
Man, look, I hope this ain't the last. I hope somewhere down the line I can do a couple, some more or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you for having me.
And we got to have more healthy adventures.
Yes, we got to have more healthy adventures. You know what? May you live as long as you want and never want as long as you live.
You dig. I like that. Round of applause
Hey,
for
man,
that.
it's the Herc at Work Podcast. Shouts out to Black Gold Buddha. We in the building. Jimmy Drops.
Coming
Humvee
soon.
Vision Films.
It's not on the laptop for nothing. Jimmy
That's
Drop's
right.
coming soon.
Angel Wing Films. If y'all need videos, get up my mans. And look, if y'all got anything y'all want to promote or push or advertise on the podcast, hit us up at the email. Bam, right there.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Drop us a line.
And happy Halloween.
Man, send us some photos, man. You know, show us how you medicate. Black Gold Buddha.
Yes, sir. And we just getting started, man. We just we've been wanting to do this podcast for a long time.
Yes.
We're super excited. This is episode number 2. Round
Rest
of
in
applause
peace.
for our second episode.
Man, rest in peace to my big brother, Tim Smooth. And also to my other big brother, Tim Dixon.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, indeed, man. Yes,
Close us
indeed.
out right, Herc. Close us
Yeah.
out right.
All right, let me close y'all out right.
Can I do one right quick? Because I know
You got a
y'all-
shout out
y'all-
or something?
No, it's saying rest in peace because he died yesterday.
Oh.
To the old school Richard Roundtree, the original Shaft. He passed away yesterday.
Oh, yeah.
May he rest in peace. May he rest in peace.
Rest in peace.
Rest in peace, man.
I had to throw that in there,
Rest
yeah.
in peace. Rest in peace, man. But as always, I close it out. Be careful what you pray for, because what you pray for might be the same thing that'll bring you down. But each and every day, bruh, we gotta pray, bruh, because you never know when it's gonna come around. The Herc at Work Podcast.
Amen.
I love y'all, man. Thank
Yes,
you.
sir. Yes, sir.
We'll be back with another edition.
Okie dokie.
Peace. Herc at Work.
Love, peace, and hair grease.
Yeah, yeah.